Why are bikes always falling over? Because they're too tired. Too tired? Hi everyone, hopefully you all remember that our theme for this term is hope. H-O-P-E, hope. So we're going to do a quick recap to see how much you guys remember. What are the 3 things that we've been learning about that are associated with hope? That understanding and that belief that what you want can be achieved. So I'm going to give you 7 seconds of thinking time to think about those 3 things to do with hope. Okay, do you remember all 3 of them? Let's go through them really quickly. Number 1, you need to set yourself a goal, or you need to have a really clear vision of what it is you want to achieve. You need to have the confidence to go for that goal. And finally, you need to really understand that you might need to take different pathways. You need to endure, you need to be resilient, and you need to make sure that you don't give up. This week in our story, our main character, Ruby, learns to strengthen her sense of hope by talking to other people. It sounds really simple, but sometimes we carry worries and concerns, and that stops us from going for our goals. But if we just do something as simple as finding the right person to talk to, that can help to strengthen our sense of hope. So we're going to read Ruby's Worry. Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high, and she loved to explore wild, faraway places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day she discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. In fact, it was so small that at first Ruby hardly noticed it. But then the worry started to grow. Each day it got a little bigger. It just wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast, staring at her over the cereal box. And it was still there at night when she cleaned her teeth. The funny thing was that no one else could see Ruby's worry, not even her teacher. So Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it just wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things that she loved. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Ruby didn't realise, but she was doing the worst thing you can ever do with a worry. She was worrying about it. Now the worry was enormous. It could barely fit in the kitchen at tea time. It filled up half of the school bus. And it took up whole rows at the cinema. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about, and it seemed like she would never feel happy again. Then one day, something unexpected happened. Ruby noticed a boy sitting alone at the park. He looked how she felt. Sad. And then she noticed something else. Something hovering next to him. Could it be a worry? It was. Ruby realised that she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. Other people had them too. She asked the boy what was on his mind, and as he told her, the strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. Then Ruby did the best thing you can do if you have a worry. She talked about it. As the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely there at all. Soon, both of their worries were gone. Finally, Ruby felt like herself again. Of course, that wasn't the last time that she ever had a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time. But now that she knew how to get rid of them, they never hung around for too long.
Of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces.
By finding the right people to talk to, we can strengthen our sense of hope. We're going to pause for thought, and I'd like you to think about all the people in your life who help you with your worries, people that you can talk to, and who will eventually help you to strengthen your sense of hope. Let's pause for thought.
This is Pantosaurus. He's going to help us with our song about pants. What's in your pants belongs only to you. Your pants cover up your private parts. Your private parts belong only to you. If someone asks to see, just tell them no. Pantosaurus likes to wear his pants, he wears them all day long. They cover up his private parts, and that's what makes him strong. If someone asks to see or tries to touch him underneath them, he tells them no, then tells someone he trusts and likes to speak to. What's in your pants belongs only to you. Your pants cover up your private parts. Your private parts belong only to you. If someone asks to see, just tell them no. If someone asks to see or tries to touch under your pants and says to keep it secret, then you must tell them no. Then go and find someone you trust and tell them straight away. They'll say, well done for speaking out and make everything okay. What's in your pants belongs only to you. Your pants cover up your private parts. Your private parts belong only to you. If someone asks to see, just tell them no. Sing along, everybody, it's your turn.
What's in your pants belongs only to you. Your pants cover up your private parts. Your private